Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. Prime Minister, I have Afghanistan questions for you both. Mr. President, General McKinnon requested 30,000 extra troops. Your new order calls for 17,000. How likely is it that you will make up that difference after the review you've mentioned? And more importantly, how long can we expect all U.S. combat troops to be in Afghanistan? And Mr. Prime Minister, based on your discussions today, are you reconsidering the 2011 deadline for troop withdrawal? And are you also thinking about increasing economic aid to Afghanistan?
Well, David, the precise reason that we're doing a review is because I think that over the last several years, we took our eye off the ball. And there's a consensus of that there's a deteriorating situation in Afghanistan. I don't want to prejudge that review. I ordered the additional troops because I felt it was necessary to stabilize the situation there in advance of the elections that are coming up. But we have 60 days of work to do. That review, which will be wide-ranging, will then result in a report that's presented to me. And from at that point, we will be able to, I think, provide you with some clearer direction in terms of how we intend to approach Afghanistan. In terms of length, how long we might be there, obviously that's going to be contingent on the strategy we develop out of this review. And I'm not prejudging that as well.
Just very quickly, as you probably know, it was just last year that we were able to get through Parliament a bipartisan resolution extending our military engagement in Afghanistan for an additional close to 4 years at that point. The goal of our military engagement, its principal goal right now beyond day-to-day security, is the training of the Afghan army so the Afghans themselves can become responsible for their day-to-day security in that country. I'm strongly of the view, having led, as a government leader, having been responsible now for a military mission in Kandahar province, that we are not, in the long term, through our own efforts, going to establish peace and security in Afghanistan. But that job ultimately can be done only by the Afghans themselves. So I would hope that all strategies that come forward have the idea of an end date, of a transition to Afghan responsibility for security, and to greater Western partnership for economic development.